So if you guys are anything like me, you're going to want to make sure that if you're buying all of these tools, that they last basically forever, right? Or as long as humanly possible, okay? I want my clippers, trimmers, and all this stuff to last years, all right? I want it to last years. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how exactly you need to be cleaning and taking care of your tools so that they last longer. All right, so I'm going to be going over a few different scenarios here of when you would have the chance to clean and care for your tools. All right, the first one is during the haircut. So while you're cutting your hair, you're constantly wiping and cleaning off your tools. After the haircut, all right, so when you're finished cutting your own hair, you don't just grab all your tools that are loaded with hair and throw them into your bag. No, you clean them after the haircut as well. The third way is using Andis Cool Care, and this is going to be at least every 1 to 3 haircuts, or at least one time per month. You're going to use this on your clippers and trimmers. And then at least every 6 months or so, what you can do is unscrew the back blade here on your clippers and your trimmers, and inside you'll probably find a ridiculous amount of hair in between the cutting blade and the back blade here. It's going to be very, very critical for you to open up the clipper and the trimmer to make sure that you're getting rid of all of the hair that's been built up for months on end. So during and after the haircut, this is how I like to go about maintaining the quality of my tools while I'm cutting my hair. So typically every guideline that I put in with the clippers or the trimmers, I'm going to be using my neck duster here to brush off all of the bulk off the clippers and the trimmers, all right? So I'm just going in, making sure I'm cleaning off the tools. I'm getting in between the crevices here, between the cutting blade and the back blade, all right? I'm getting the bristles of the brush in all of that, getting it in here as well, all right? Making sure I'm getting all of that out of there. Get it all out, right? This is during and after the haircut. So I like to do it at least every minute. You'll see me either wiping off the clippers or brushing off the guards, or I'm brushing off the hair off my arms or my hands and my fingers as well, all right? So this is the longevity of your tools, and your hands should be included within that list of items. Clean off my hands, clean off my arms, and then I always like to brush off my shirt as well and push any hair that's on my shirt onto the vanity, and then I like to sweep everything into the bowl here, into the sink bowl here, toward the center, so nothing's falling onto the floor, right? So that's what I like to do during and after the haircut. Always, every 30 seconds, every minute, I'm going in and brushing off my tools and removing all of the bulk from my tools. The next thing you want to do is using Andis Cool Care, right? This is something that you guys have to get. It's a 5-in-1 for your clippers and trimmers, and it's meant to be a coolant, a disinfectant, a lubricant, cleaner, and rust preventer, right? I've talked about this in other videos as well in the lectures, but this thing, you guys, is an absolute game changer. You'll see in other videos when I spray the tools that the clippers and the trimmers, they both start to run so much faster. You'll hear the blades immediately pick up speed, and it's because it's a lubricant, right? It's a lubricant and a cooler, so it keeps things running quick and smooth, all right? So you need to get yourself this. It's only 13, 14 bucks. So 100%, you need to oil your blades. This says oil blade after every use for increased effectiveness. I say at least 1 to 3 uses, okay? So you don't have to, go through the entire can. And this is a really big can right here, so it's probably about halfway full, and I've been using this for over 2 years now. It's not even halfway, and I still have probably another 2 to 3 years to go. With this can alone is gonna last me about 5 years, right? 4 or 5 years. So for 13 bucks, phenomenal investment, right? Aside from brushing the clippers and brushing the trimmers, right, spraying them for all of these benefits is gonna be something that you need to do. okay? Don't skip these steps, please. If you want your tools to last for years on years, please take care of your tools, okay? Just like you take care of your car, just like you take care of yourself and your own body and your health, take care of your tools health as well. And then lastly, I saved the best for last for you guys. What you can do is go in and unscrew the back blade here using a screwdriver. Let me just make sure I'm doing this carefully so I don't lose the screws, right? So let's do this carefully. The back blade will pop right off. So let's undo this, and then I'm gonna have to readjust to make sure that the blades are on correctly. Make sure you're paying attention. Do not lose these screws, right? Be careful. Don't do them by the sink like I am, all right? Don't do this by the sink. Make sure you're doing this somewhere else. So you can already see a ridiculous amount of hair, and I haven't even opened it yet. So let's take this off slowly. Look at that. Boom. Every like 6 months or so, you guys should be taking apart your clippers and cleaning the inside, right? Look at all that. I have to go in, probably grab some toilet paper or paper towel. Make sure that before you even take off this blade, notice how it is, right? Notice how the blade is. So the sharp angle cuts inward, right? So before you take it off, know that the sharp angle cuts inward, right? So then I can place this down, and then look at all the hair inside the actual clipper, right? Look at all that. Ugh, nasty, right? And I'm using this thing for months before I take it apart and clean it. So you guys are gonna see all the hair right here. All the hair, look at that. Yeah, we love that. Look at that. Nice and clean. Look at all the hair on the vanity right now, right? This is from multiple haircuts, right? This is for at least 6 months worth of haircuts right here, right? And this is just the back blade. This looks pretty clean now. I can even spray this part right here with the Andis Cool Care, and it'll get inside the blades and not just the outside. So I'm really gonna be making sure I spray this as well to make sure that the inside of the blade is being lubricated and cleaned as well. So let's set that aside over here. Let's get the cutting blade. Let's hold this like this. Let's cut with the grain of the cutting blade so I don't destroy my brush. Let's do that. Push it away like this. Okay. Nice, nice. Perfect. All right, nice and clean. And again, I'm going to spray this with Andis Cool Care as well. All right, set that aside. Now the clipper. Look at that giant mound of hair right there. Let's get rid of it. Ready? 3, 2. So then just take your brush. Try to really dig the bristles of the brush inside, because this is where the motor is, and this is where everything functions from the inside. You don't want any hair blocking it, right? You want this thing to run smooth. Oh, I can put that back on, that's fine. Wipe this down. Get the brush on the inside here. Really clean it all out, right? Really clean it all out. Get the brush inside there. Okay, and then afterwards, I can even spray or dip this in some rubbing alcohol so I disinfect the brush as well, right? You want to make sure that the brush is disinfected too, because you don't know how long, I don't know how long these hairs have been in here for, so I got to make sure I disinfect the neck duster as well. All right, so look at that, guys. Look at all of this hair, all of this, just from the inside of the clipper, right? From the outside, it looked like everything was perfectly clean, but then from the inside, it's like, dude, this is like a whole mountain of hair. Here, let me brush it into like a mountain so you guys can see it a little bit better. Look at this. It's like a mountain of hair. Right? So this is what you gotta do. At least every 6 months, if not sooner. If you want to do it sooner, by all means, you'll be better than me. You'll be more clean, more cleanly than I am. So go ahead, let's do a little bit more, and then we're good to go, right? How's that look? Looks pretty good. Nice and clean, cool. So what I can do is put this aside now, grab that little black piece that fell off, brush the little black piece. All right, let's do this. So in the corners here, right here in the corner, there's a little hole, and on this side as well. Not sure if you can see that or not, but there's another hole on the corner right here. And so that's where these two little prongs attach to. So this part goes on the inside. Let's find the hole right here and then right there. Perfect. Okay. Now let's grab the cutting. Actually, let me spray them first. I'm going to push everything to the inside of the sink. Get this out of the way. We all saw how much hair that was. What I can do here is take all my pieces, I guess some toilet paper or some paper, shake the Andis Cool Care, right? So that the CO2 starts bubbling up. Take it out, and then I'll just set it here. I'll leave it on the van, it doesn't matter. And I can even spray the screws as well. So let's push this stuff out the way. Little spray, little spray, little spray, and then little spray. That's it. That's all you really need. I'll even spray the lever a little bit. All right. Now I can just pat dry the outside. All right. Let's make sure that's on correctly. Let's put on the cutting blade. This is the way that it goes in. Perfect. So this is all lubricated right in here. Let's get rid of that. Let's attach this here. You're gonna need to push this down a little bit with some force because there's like there's like a suspension here. So you're gonna have to, you see how it bounces? You're gonna have to push this down a little bit, line up the hole. Let's put the screw in. Let's tighten up the screw. Let's tighten up the screw, right? Not all the way. Do the left one. Okay, before I tighten it too much, let me just make sure that the blade, so it's lever closed. How's the blade look? It's a little uneven. So this is where it looks like a little bit zero gapped. Yeah, you see how the cutting blade is a little bit further away from the back blade on the left side than on the right side. I'd be a little bit worried about cutting myself. So I need to adjust the blade just a little bit more on this side here. All right, so I push it forward just a little bit, and let's tighten it, and let's tighten it, and let's see, how does it look now? Right, the back blade, let's see, yeah, it looks good. Now it looks good. Perfect, let's hear it. Ready? Nice. That sounds nice. That sounds real good right now, boy. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Very good. All right, cool. So now I can just wipe this off a little bit. Wipe the excess. Wipe the excess right in here. Clean it up. And then that's it. Let's wipe off the excess here too. All right. So that, you guys, is how you take care of your tools. So this is, again, during the haircut, you're going to take care of your tools by using the brush and just brushing off the clippers, brushing off the blades. Okay, during and after you're finished, always make sure you brush the guards too when you're finished the haircut. Make sure you clean them, clean everything before you put everything back into your bag. And then when you're done the haircut as well, make sure you put the safety guard back on your clippers. This will definitely prevent, if you're, let's say you're traveling and you bring your clippers with you, this bad boy is gonna help keep your blades from harm's way, all right? This is gonna protect your clipper blades from getting messed up. So always use the safety blade on your clippers. Take apart your clippers every couple months at least. And then this is gonna really, really help not just keep your tools and everything clean, but just really prolong the longevity of all of your tools so you don't have to constantly buy new tools every single year. Hopefully this helps. And if you do all of these steps as often as I'm telling you, you'll probably have these tools lasting you for years and years on end. And if you want to see me in action cleaning up the sink, here we go. Right? Just grab your toilet paper, grab a piece of towel, right? Scrape all the hair, grab it. Let's fold it together. You can grab another one if you want. Grab all of it like this. Okay, go around. You can obviously grab another paper towel, a bigger one, but this is pretty much all you have to do. And then look at that, all of that hair pretty much gone by one little piece of paper. So now I can just go in, throw it inside my bin, and ta-da, nice and clean, not even 30 seconds.